What's up, everybody? Welcome back and welcome to Friday, December 6th, day 61 of climbing the mountain. Getting into the check-in, weighed in at 343 pounds, up a pound and a half-ish from yesterday. I think that's, if I had to point that on anything, just be eating a heavier meal later in the day and then getting not much sleep at all, so it's just food weight. It'll come back off, so no big deal. Just gotta do a better job of getting the sleep and kind of managing the amount I eat at what point in the day. But we'll come back to that. So for blood pressure, measured that at 144/80, a little bit higher. Still around where we have been. My heart rate was at 67. It's normally in the mid 50s, so I couldn't get a good beat on it all day. But this is the one I arrived at after getting home from work and moving to sleep. I got done with the video around like 2:30 in the morning and went to sleep. And I normally get up at 4:30 on Fridays to go to work, so um, I overslept. I woke up and very accurately disarmed my alarm, and then kind of laid there trying to think about getting up and fell back asleep. And oddly enough, I had a dream about sleeping where I thought I was oversleeping, and that caused me to wake up in a panic. So um, it was early enough to get to work, so that's good. Um, but I'll come back to that also. So for breakfast, I ate a bowl of Crispix at home before I left for work, so that was right on. But then while at work, I got offered some breakfast pizza. It's just cheese, egg, and whatever else. That's like a garlic base, but that's one of my favorite things on this earth. So I got into that, and at first I just had a couple slices of it, but once it's one of those things where once I sink my teeth into it, like even once I smell it, I'm kind of fixated on it. So I ended up going back for a third in the morning, and then on my way out to lunch, uh, I got the last two slices got offered to me, so I decided to finish my plate. And so I had 5 of those altogether. Um, that jacked up my calories, so I ended up skipping dinner completely. And then I just had a bag of popcorn to snack on to hold me over for the night. We can see for breakfast, I had the breakfast picture. I didn't have the pizza pictures because I can't take my phone into work, so I don't have pictures of that at all. But I'll give myself a pass. If anybody wants to call me out on that, I'll throw some push-ups down tomorrow. I'm okay with that. I think that's fair. I could have easily enough walked out to my car and took a picture of it, but I slammed it in my face instead. So moving into the MyFitnessPal chart, this is sort of a restrained set of poor decision making. I kept an eye on it early because I knew the pizza would be bad, and sure enough, it was. Um, I made sure that my calories didn't get out of control here, but because of the pizza, my sodium spiked up quite a bit. I've been doing a really good job with that lately, so that's kind of a bummer, but I enjoyed it and it was free. I got a lot of excuses for why I made a poor decision, but um, nothing major. Come back from it. Just one of those, I guess, obstacles. I self-sabotaged my middle name, but um, nothing to worry about. I mean, I was sitting there, wasn't worried about it. I just knew as soon as I saw the sodium from the 3 slices, I kind of thought my day was gonna be a wash. And my goal was to maybe skip lunch and then have pasta or rice for dinner, so I could add some calories without touching the sodium. But when they gave me the 2 slices on my way out the door, that kind of sealed the deal. So I just went that route, and that's okay. So I'll get into the talking points. From yesterday with the lack of sleep, time management continues to be my greatest adversary here. I've got to keep working on attacking the tasks that I have set for the day, and that's really going to be when everything comes together. When I can say that I'm done with the day's happenings right after I eat dinner, so I can, complete my food chart and then just start editing the video and have a couple hours before I gotta go to bed. I think that's when we're really going to be able to say that we've got a leash on this thing. Um, I'm working on it. It's just a work in progress. I think about it a lot, but the execution's still a little bit fuzzy, and different things come up that throw me off my game. So there's some discipline and some resilience that I've got to enforce on myself there. Um, so having the 2.5 hours of sleep, I'm making it my goal to get in bed here and get a solid night's sleep. And so I'll be cutting the video short. Just had one last thing to go over. So we made it to 2 months. Wanted to acknowledge that today fully rather than just saying it at the end of the video yesterday. The thing that I took note of was that I've been wrestling with the 340s for 26 days now. So 26 days ago I broke into them. I think getting into the 330s is just going to be a matter of stringing enough good days together, and we're almost there. And I think tomorrow is going to be the start of that. As poor decision making as I did with my eating, I structured it in a way where it was all front loaded in the morning. So I think we're going to make some progress back down to where we were tomorrow, or I hope to. If it doesn't work out, that's okay. But I feel pretty good about it, and then we'll keep going from there. I'll keep it under control. Um, but it's pretty cool, the 2 months thing. I never would have thought. There's a lot going on there. Um, Even though I've been wrestling with the 340s for almost half the time, there's a lot that's changed. I know I've gotten stronger, like with my grips. My body's changed. I'll, I would say significantly, with several inches coming off of like my chest and waist, and I'm getting weird muscles because of the grips, and um, you'll see, like, I didn't think I could do push-ups, and suddenly I could do like 10 of them. Lots of little things. And also we got a bad snowstorm last Monday, or maybe it was this Monday. Yeah, it was this Monday, and I ended up shoveling the entire property, and I didn't even feel worn out. I still feel like I had a lot of gas in the tank, so that was new. I know in years past I would have been out there huffing and puffing and thinking about just sticking my head in the snow and calling it a day, but got that done with no issues. Um, then also, like, the cardio has come a long way. Went from walking for 10 minutes to now I'm jogging for 30, and I got the 8-minute warm up on the side. That's only going to get more intense as we go. Um, all the muscles going to be helping out. Got a lot of really good things going on, and a lot to be thankful for. So I just want to celebrate the 2 months. Thank everybody for cheering me on. Thank Brian for helping me cut a path. That's been huge. Um, it's all great, and I've gained so much from it. So really appreciate everybody for doing it. Everything you've done. Um, with that, I'll just say thanks for watching. We'll keep climbing the mountain, and I'll see you tomorrow.